Now, as somebody who appreciates good data, this is a really interesting view. It's not the best, most useful data, but this is on my realm. You can see the people who have logged in to date, and you can see December 27th, 28th, 29th, relative degrees of how long people logged in and played. You can't actually, it apparently goes in 1 minute increments, which I think is too small. I would do these in maybe 10 or 15 minute increments, but you can see, you know, Hawkminer was on during the day here. Comsure was on overnight. I was on Thungon. This is when I recorded the last episode right here. It looks like Box had just logged off, and so did Hawkminer and Jig before I got on. Here's where they built my statue. So this is kind of cool. Kind of cool Realms thing I didn't know existed. Alright, I've dumped my inventory into the chest in my house because I need to go into game mode C and I need to do a little bit of maintenance. We're having a couple more folks join us from Patreon, and I want to make sure that A, there's some rules, and also B, I want to put up a little message board. Okay, so over here, just off of spawn, I built a little welcome message board and some very basic rules that I trust all of the folks I invited will abide by, including patrons. If I get reports that people are messing around, then I'll have to enforce the rules. But I'm hoping we won't have that issue. We do have folks on the server of different ages. There's a lot of mature folks that I'm not worried about, but I don't know all my patrons, so we'll see. This over here is what I'm hoping will be a little collaborative build. So you can read the book, and then this is a palette for different exteriors of buildings. I want to have just a basic city scene. So like a row maybe of apartment buildings or like a motel or something here. Some stuff here, maybe a corner store, a gas station. This is not a huge area. Obviously, you'll need to light this up and secure it first, so add some street lamps and that kind of thing. And I want to see what you guys can do over here. Buildings can be enterable, or they can be closed off. I will need a couple buildings that are enterable. And then I'm going to need a couple buildings, I'm going to need one building where the player starts in the interior. They'll get warped here from a pressure plate for sure. So you can read the book for some more information. Okay, so I actually, offline, a couple days ago, I had started writing some notes for a potential story, for a potential map. Which led to my idea of this design. And just about 30 minutes ago, I kind of fleshed out part of the outline of the story, even though there's no build here yet. One thing that I'm hoping to have is across the street from the apartments. Maybe if this was the apartments, let's just go ahead and put... let's put the apartments here. And then here, there should be some sort of a shop. Shop with a apartment above it. We should have a corner store here. And we should have possibly a gas station here. And the rest could be pretty much anything people want to do. Oh, actually, you know what we need? We do need one more thing. Over here, this can be outdoor cafe. And then this is an alleyway here. Alleyway. Can make this Actually, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this a little bit. Whoops. Make this a little bit narrower. Well, let's do this. Okay, so I've marked out a couple plots. Corner store, some type of a store with an apartment above it, an alleyway, a gas station. Actually, that's not going to work. Now that I think about this, this should be like a 2 or 3 story building back up to the alley. Let's make the gas station over here. Doesn't really matter. And then the rest of these can be anything. Cool.